This video is to teach you how to use the Ocean Village Property Owners Association Gatehouse Security Visitor Login Service from your computer. We start by going to the Ocean Village homepage. From here, we click on Login, and we log in to the resident/owner homepage. And put in our login information. A little bit slow. There we go. From here, there's two menus at the top of the page. The one on the Ocean Village line, and then there's one on this, I believe that's gray line. And on that line, you'll see one that says Security. You click on that. You scroll down, and then you'll find a link to the Gatehouse Security login. So we're going to click on that. It opens a new tab, you'll notice, and that new tab is actually a whole different website. So if you want to, you can bookmark this and skip the first two steps I showed you of going to the Ocean Village page and then the owner's page to click on the link and just come directly here if you bookmark it. Here we have put in our username and our password. Click on Login, and it brings us to our personal information page. When you open this, there'll be more information because this is just a test user, so it doesn't have the full information. Your property, city, zip, address, all that will be in, including the directions, so that when they print out a photo badge for the people, it'll have the actual directions to your building on it. What we're here for is so that we can add visitors, vendors, guests, however you wish to call it. So we're going to click on the Visitors tab on the left side. Brings up a box that says Add Visitor. So we're going to click on Add Visitor. There's basically two types of visitors, a visitor or a vendor. We'll do visitors first. We'll come back and do vendors. So we're going to call our visitor guest. First name of 1. We're going to say this is a friend, but we have many choices over here. If we hit the pull down, which I'm not sure will show up, the selections are friend, housekeeper, owners, relative, renter, vendor, visitor, caregiver. We're going to stay with, let's go with visitor. Access privilege, whoops, come on. It has several choices here. We're going to stay with normal. I would recommend using normal for most everything. And then you have length of visit. When you click on the little down arrow here, it gives you 1 day, 2 days, 7 days, 90 days, permanent, or custom range. For the purpose of this visitor, we're going to click on 1 day. And then we're going to click on, and you can put in information for the gatehouse if you want to. If there's something specific that they should be looking for, you can put it in this little memo. And also, if you happen to have vehicle information, there is a place to put in the vehicle information down below. That is not required, but if you have it, it does help expedite. We're going to click on Save Visitor. Now we have a list of visitors on our visitors page. Only one in it so far, and that was our guest. And you can see he's good. He or she is good here for today from midnight to midnight. Now we're going to add another visitor. We're going to call this one Guest 2. We're going to say this is a relative. And we're going to leave their access privilege as normal. No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're going to make their, yeah, it is right, normal. We're going to make their length of visit permanent. And I'm going to put a note in here, memo to the guard shack, that this is my son. And I'm going to save that visitor. Now when we get the list, we have two, one of which is good from midnight today and never expires. The other is the first one we put in, which was just for today. We can also do a custom date range, which I'll do with a vendor. So I'm going to click on Add Visitor again. I'm going to put the vendor's name in, and what I'm going to use for our purposes today is Jetson's, if I could, appliance. They're a big appliance dealer in this area. Relationship, I'm going to put in as vendor. Access privilege normal. Today is the Thursday before Memorial Day. They're coming Tuesday or Wednesday after Memorial Day. So I'm going to put in a custom date range, which would be, I have to scroll down to get to the bottom of the page. It would be the 31st, so I'm going to click on the 31st, and the end of theirs would be the 1st. So you can see they can come in either next Tuesday or Wednesday, the 31st or the 1st. And we can save that visitor. I'm going to add one more visitor, which again is going to be a vendor. Oops. Didn't mean to click that way. We're going to call this one, whoop, I want to be down a vendor, my bad. Vendor 2, normal access, relationship. This one I'm going to give access only on the coming Tuesday. Again, I forgot to scroll down. So they're going to have access just on the coming Tuesday. So I'm going to double click on that, and you can see that they can come in on 5/31, and it's only 5/31. It expires on 5/31. So I'm going to save this visitor. If we go back to our visitor list, we have one permanent visitor, that's guest 2. Guest 1 is coming in today and has only got access for today. Vendor 2 has access next Tuesday and next Tuesday only. I probably should have changed their relationship to vendor. And Jetson Appliance can come in Tuesday and or Wednesday. Now, if you want to know when a visitor has actually come through the gate, you can get notifications. And where did they go? Emails, that's what it's called. So you click on emails on the menu, you click on add email, and you put in your email address, which we'll put mine in for now. You click, make sure you click the little box that says send email notification on admit, and you click save email, and you will get an email when that person comes in. You can also get a text message, very similar. Click on add email. In the add email box, in the paper directions that you hopefully have with you, it will give you how to enter the information for your particular cellular vendor. In my case, it's Xfinity, so we'll put in my phone number. And I have to do that at vtex.com. And again, make sure we click on the send email notification on admin. We hit save. And now we have the text and the email. One other thing you may want to do, anytime you want to get rid of an entry you've made, you can click on the delete, the garbage can over here. Let's say I only want text messages and not email, so I'm going to click on delete. And I'm going to delete that email address, and it comes back now with just my text. If we go back to the visitors page, and we're like, whoops, we don't want this guest to be coming in today. So I'm going to click on delete. On this particular page, I have to scroll down the way the screen is. And we click on delete visitor. And that visitor is now off our list. And that's the basics on using Gatehouse Security. Thank you for your time.